Oh, I'm here. Welcome back to this Jack. No, I'm just messing around, obviously, I know. And I gotta stick with tradition and clean my glasses as the first thing I do when wearing my glasses on stream. Because, that's part of the rule I just made up. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. I slept a lot. For those who were there for the stream yesterday, I slept for I went to sleep like pretty much right after stream. Like an hour later, I conked out. Woke up around 10 p.m. So I went to sleep for like from 2 to 10. So that's like 8 hours. Gamed with my little sister for about 2 hours. Then went right back to sleep. Woke up at 7 a.m. Yeah, that's what my hibernation period is like. And literally the only reason I woke up around 10 was because reasons. Like I caught myself just enough to wake up and go do that. So, but anyway. It is spooky month, so we're gonna do spooky month things and play horror games. And there's only one horror game I want to play, which is Dead Space. And if I'm good enough, I'll actually play all 3 of them. At least 2 of them, hopefully. The third one I'll only get to play is if my good buddy Matt Techie is down for playing the third one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play New Game Plus, because remember, I have beaten this game before on stream, and we're going to be doing New Game Plus because I wanted to. Starting New Game Plus will carry over weapons, items, and credits and upgrades from your completed playthrough. They can be retrieved from storage of any store you encounter. You can expect a few new enemies and perhaps find a new mystery to unlock. It does give you an alternate ending if you do it. Except, we're going to do medium. I'm not going to do it on hard mode, because I just don't feel like it. And don't worry, I'm not going to talk this way the whole time. I actually might try and figure out how to do the alternate ending. Like, the alternate ending is nothing special, it just, like, gives you a little bit more context to what happened. I really do hope they do a fucking, Dead Space 2 remake. Like, because to me, Dead Space 2 is the best out of all 3 of them. Like, Dead Space 3 is, like, not much of a competition. It's a good game, but you have to forget that it's a Dead Space game. To think of it as a good game. It feels like they were trying to make a, Gears of War game in Dead Space, and that's not what it is. And then Dead Space 1, like, is very much more on the horror side of the spectrum, where it's meant to be, like, suspenseful and atmosphere and all that stuff is what kills you. And then in the second one, it's both. It's like, it's got the perfect blend of combat and horror, and it still has one of the scariest moments in any video game ever, to me. And it's not the eyeball scene. That stupid sun. Like, I'm not joking. That sun scared me more than any game has to this date. And for those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, wait until I play Dead Space 2. You'll know the scene as soon as it happens. You'll be like, oh, that's what scared you more than anything. That's what did it. And those who played Dead Space 2 have played it, not just watched somebody else play it, will go, oh, yeah, the sun. God damn it. Yeah, that scared me too. It's not even something scary. Honestly, it's just something that happens, and you're like, God damn it, why does that scare you? So, random conversation stuff. So, I got a dating profile going, and like I actually started matching with some people, and I'm pretty confident all of them are bots. Like by default, attractive woman matches with me, clearly a bot. So, I'm not gonna like say, hey, I don't think you're a real person and stuff like that. I ask questions that people, scammers probably wouldn't, or bots or scammers wouldn't think right away. Throw them for the loop. The one I'm using currently, the one I like to throw randomly is, what's your favorite dinosaur? Because if it's a real person, they might view that as just like, they will view that as like the, hey, what's up? What do you like to do? It's like more than that. It's something that'll throw them out of their mold. If it's a bot, they don't know how to respond accordingly. So it's like, error, error, error. If it's a person who, like, just a scammer, they'll just be like, huh, what? I'm gonna skip the cutscene. Yeah, it won't let me skip cutscene. I want to skip cutscene! Let me skip cutscene. I want to skip the cutscene.
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Gives you plenty of time to catch him when you're gone.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm using the zombie outfit. I was wondering why I couldn't see him. Yeah. I forgot. When you're wearing the zombie outfit and he has his helmet off, he has no head. I was so confused. I was like, oh, am I getting a graphical glitch? Oh no. I don't have a head.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Check. Aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down. Got it. Drop the flash shield. Everyone bring yourself.
I love it. That's so fucking hilarious. Like I forgot I'm wearing Hey Ian, I'm Necromorph Isaac Clarke, so I'm headless right now. I forgot. It is still good morning. We got like an hour before noon.
I'll live. Johnston, alright?
It's my ankle. Broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
See? I forgot. Like, this was actually one of my favorite things I found out when I was playing it the first time. I found out that when you take... And by the way, it's not that you take your... That he has no head and he's just wearing a helmet. No. If you actually angle the camera right, you can see his head is actually still in the helmet. I fucking love it. I actually made a TikTok of that, and it actually became one of my most viewed TikToks. Like, it's like over 100,000 views. Pretty nice, actually. I would like it to be colder. Mind you, I like it really fucking cold. I'm a freak of nature. I'm probably going to switch out of this skin because it was funny as hell, but...
Stand clear. Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Davis. We'll register them for the flight lounge.
What about you? What's going on with you? Anything funny in? Anything we need to talk about?
You got us here in one piece.
Johnston might disagree. What? You're off in about the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC stuff.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
Oh. Man, I love the Dead Space series. Even 3. Oof. Get some rest when you can. Starting to fall asleep. Yeah, if you're starting to fall asleep, conk out. You know, you don't have to stay here. Like, trust me, I'd love your company, but you gotta take care of yourself first, man.
May as well get signed in.
Look at that. I don't think I survived the crash, boss. Yeah, this is the remake of Dead Space 1, correct. This is the remake, not the original Dead Space 1. I really do hope they make a remake of 2. I'm playing New Game Plus, so I've got all my shit. So I'm going to blitz through this, and then I'm going to play... Nah, that's fine. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, and honey, ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down. Yes, I will sing that whole fucking song. Like the only song I know from Cage the Elephant. And I only know of it because of Borderlands 2. I will fully admit that shit. That's pretty much what Dead Space is. And it's not... Mutants is probably an accurate term. Maybe? Like... Because necromorphs, what they are is basically like this... I'm going to call it a pathogen. It's actually not, but we'll call it a pathogen. Who takes dead flesh and just fuses it into new monsters to use it. It's more like an eldritch horror bullshit, but we'll ignore that.
Done playing around.
Something on the floor here. Seth?
Scan rig to unlock workstation.
Oh god, smell. not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines,
Gintama anime?
Could do that kind of damage.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. Is that on Crunchyroll?
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should
So the second episode of, speaking of anime, while you're typing, I actually started rewatching.
the quarantine systems are all fine.
Let's take a quick look. I'm always looking for new recommendations because right now, like all the animes I've been watching have ended and like the new ones have started, so they don't have that many episodes in. So I just like watch like the first or second episode on repeat. It's getting annoying. That is. It's right here, Gintama. For anybody who doesn't know what the hell we're talking about, it's this right here, Gintama. In a world where aliens have invaded Edo period Japan, skyscrapers, trains, and motorbikes have replaced the simple life of Earth inhabitants. One man, however, still carries the soul of a samurai. Jintoki Sakata, otherwise known as Yozori Jinsan, as regularly as he is, Jintoki carries his own resolve and could be interesting. I'll add it to my wish list. I can't promise when I'll watch it, but I'm adding it to my wish list. Or watch list. Like, I'll tell you right now, don't watch any more Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. But where it stopped now, with all the episodes out right now, don't watch anything beyond it. I know the manga, that happens. It tanks. Oh, you probably don't want to see the game. The game or the anime tanks pretty badly, or the manga tanked pretty badly. There's like one thing that comes up you might want to see, and it's the inevitable Gojo versus Sukino fight. But other than that, like it's just, ugh. But yeah, the end of the whatchamafuck arc that you just saw is probably the best place to stop. That's what I've been telling my older sibling. Yeah, it's up to you ultimately if you want to keep watching it when they make the next season, because they're going to. But to me, after the arc they just ended with, you know, Gojo frozen in the cube and everything like that, there's no reason to watch beyond that. Mind you, I'm also really just jaded in general with Jujutsu Kaisen because they did a copyright strike on one of my videos on my other channel. Yeah. Alright, won't let me stomp. I want to stomp. Oh, the manga just finished, so you're good. The manga just finished. The ending's alright, but it's extremely rushed. Like, extremely rushed. Like, they drag out one fight for, like, 500 million issues. And then decide, now we're gonna rush it. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. But no, like I got a copyright strike on my Coffee Over Gaming channel from it, and it was just me doing like commentary on like some of the issues. So like I refused to like support Jujutsu Kaisen. Mind you, I'll admit, season up to the end of season 2 is really good.
Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just, they're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone.
Well, I'm gonna spoil this without giving you details. One of Jujutsu Kaisen's greatest strengths that they did, in my opinion, is they set a power system. They they made up a set of rules for like how the power system works. Like, and the explanation behind it was fucking phenomenal. Like the rules and limitations and all this stuff. It's actually not too dissimilar from Hunter x Hunter in that regard, that they made the rules for how the powers work. And then Sukuna gets to ignore all of them. Almost every rule he gets to ignore whenever he wants. And they have like this bullshit explanation behind why he does it. And it pissed me off. That's one of the things that pissed me off. You go through all the trouble of making up this really cool power system and how people's powers are controlled and how they can make them better and stuff like that. And then you make the bad guy just be able to, I can ignore all of this. Because reasons.
She always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Although I am going to defend the writer. I am going to defend the writer. I am going to defend the writer. I don't like I'm going to, but I'm going to. I feel like he had to rush the ending because he was being forced to. I guess I don't have any reloads. Now I do. So in his defense, as much as I don't want to defend the writer, because I thought he did phenomenal. Jujutsu Kaisen? There's two characters that I'm torn between. Gojo's not one of them. People are like, "Oh, you're a Gojo stan." I'm like, no, he just got done dirty. No, my favorite character is either Todo, because he's like the ultimate bro, like legitimately the ultimate bro throughout the whole series. Just brother, that guy, fucking awesome. And the other is Noburama. Noburama. The girl who's got the hammer and the voodoo doll thing going. Just because she never plays the damsel in distress. And that fucking is awesome to me. She refused to be the damsel in distress. Like, when they were fighting, like, the blood guys. And they were fighting the blood guys. And he was carrying her away to escape. She refused to be just the girl being carried on his shoulder. She's like, okay, while you're doing this, I'm going to shoot magic energy at him. So, that's her. The pot guy with fire was cool. He made me laugh a lot. Who are you talking about? Like, I'm not placing that one. Because I really did like Nanama. Nanama was cool too, but everybody loves Nanama. Number and location. Number and location. Just super ripped. Oh, okay. No, he didn't have a pot on his head. His head was a volcano. There is a scene I want to bring up that's in the anime. I don't know if the manga has it, but where you have the plant guy and the volcano dude fighting Gojo. And if I gave you no context, to the fight, just showed you those two fighting, or those three fighting, you would think Gojo's the villain. Like, no shit. Rewatch the anime scene on YouTube or something like that. Like, step away from the stream if you have to. Go watch that scene and forget that you know Gojo's saving humans. And you like, Gojo's the villain in this. Because the two villains are sitting there like, power of friendship, we can beat him! And Gojo just walks one of them into the wall, squishing him. Yeah, the subway scene. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, if like you forgot that Gojo is supposed to be the good guy, you would be like, oh no, he's the villain. Like his sadistic look in his face as he's just literally crushing one to death by walking into a wall. Yeah, what was his name? It's not the other one's. Is not Gojo. It's very similar. It's like Gogo or something like that. Jogo, something like that. But I know who you're talking about now.
The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms.
But yeah, it wasn't that he had a pot on his head. His head was supposed to be a volcano. Because I think he was supposed to be the embodiment of fear of like volcanoes and shit like that. Mei? Oh, all right. So let's talk about that. I hate talking about Jujutsu Kaisen because as much as it pisses me off, it still has some good moments. So, yeah, Jogo. You have Gojo, and Jogo, which is weird. Anyway, so Mei. So Mei, her relationship with her brother is weird. He loves her. He legitimately does, and like he's obsessed with her. And there is hints in the story that she does do something inappropriate with him, physically, but it's a little different than that. They have a binding vow with each other that her brother can't use any of his cursed energy unless she gives permission. And in exchange for him doing that, she is more powerful because he worships her. He literally worships his older sister and wants her to be the greatest sorcerer. So because of that, because of his willingness to do that, she's able to fight to the degree that she's able. Not to take away from her own effort. She's insanely powerful in her own right. Taking it what would be a dumb ability and making it OP as hell. But she is creepy. She is a little messed up. They basically, I feel like their story is supposed to be a twist on the Brocon Syscon that you see in a lot of weird animes. It's just like the natural continuation of that logic, where they straight up are Brocon and Syscon with each other, where they don't just like really love each other, they love each other. Now, whether or not they actually do anything inappropriate, it's actually never shown. It's heavily suggested, but it's never actually shown, so you can always leave it in the gray area with that. And to be honest, I do appreciate when animes straight up make fun of other tropes like that. Like in other animes, the idea of Brocon and Syscon stuff, you're just like, all right, cool, whatevs. But when you show what that would actually look like, it becomes a different conversation entirely. Oh my god, this game is so much easier on normal mode. I say that and somebody just tried to sneak up behind me. I don't even have my grav thing. Oh, well, my gun is extremely upgraded. But I think I played the first time through on hard mode. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Yes and no. You want the spoiler on that? It's kind of a meme what his backstory is. Or in his, how Yuji's related to him. So when I say I dislike an anime or I'm upset about an anime, I don't just say it. I actually usually know the lore behind it. So, part of my job. All right. And no, I don't mind doing this. All right. So, all of the cursed paintings were created when this one sorcerer back in the day, which was a Tuesday, found a woman who gave birth to curses. So what he did was he forcefully made her have children. You can read between the lines on that. And then would abort some of them, let her give birth to them. She created 9 living paintings. Only a handful of them still exist. Which the living paintings are what they're called. The curses are called. They're not paintings, they were sealed in paintings. Flash forward, it's revealed that the brain guy who's currently in Gojo's friend was the sorcerer. Like, he had possessed that body too, because his ability is he can take over someone's body. He's effectively just a brain now. He takes over someone's body and has all of the previous curse powers he's had previously, plus the one he had of the body he just took over. That's an important detail, because the body before the one he's currently in was Yuji's mom. Not his dad, his mom. So they share a mother-father because of the weirdness behind it. So Kenjaku, which is his name, I'm butchering it, but Kenjaku, the brain guy, is Yuji's mom because he was possessing her body at the time. And one of the running jokes behind it is that you had to be his mom, had to catch all them back shots. Happy Mother's Day. I am so glad that there's that. So that's the lore behind it. So they are legitimately brothers, spiritually wise speaking. Physically, not really. It's because it's a little more complicated than that. The guy you were fighting in the toilet? You have four people we're talking about simultaneously here, or three people we're talking simultaneously. You have the blood guy, and you have the blood guy who was like half dressed and you didn't want people to see his back, and then you had his little brother who died. But then you have the other one who was like playing Life or board games with the other curses, who can control blood. Chozo, Chosso, I think his name is spelled. That's who I'm talking about. Those guys are related. He calls him brother. Unless you're talking about the guy who can do the boogie woogie. They're not brothers. That's just in his head. He's crazy. Which is my favorite character. One of my favorite characters. Because he'd probably be like my best bro, IRL. Or I'd like to think that. Most likely I probably couldn't put up with him for very long. Yeah, I got the stasis module. I can do stasis stuff. I don't care about stasis. I want the kinetic module. Yes, that's exactly what I said. That's who I was talking about. He had 9 brothers, excluding Yuji. 2 of them were killed by Yuji and Noburama. And then after he realizes that's another one of his brothers, he's cool with him. Yeah, they're brothers. Exactly what I just said. Kenjaku is his dad, and Kenjaku is Yuji's mom. Because Kenjaku, remember, takes over people's bodies. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. There we go. That missed. Kind of. Because he had a total of 8 other siblings, other than Yuji. And, Yuji actually ends up eating the others. So spoilers on that. I forgot that's supposed to be scaring me, but I was just so blasé to it. Plus I'm just talking in a stream. Plus I'm overpowered as hell for this part, because, once again, one, I'm playing on normal, which is not what I'm used to for this game, because 2 is New Game Plus, so I'm overpowered as hell.
Engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car.
He potentially is overpowered. You never are going to see him be overpowered, though, just to warn you.
No idea.
You will never see him overpowered. Spoilers. You get to see potentially what he could have become, but you never get to see it. That's what I gotta do. Because there's a power that like is hinted at later in the series that he's got, or potential that he's got, that it's shown there, or it's shown during the school fight, and later is. You have to beat it on hardcore mode for that. How are you still alive? I think you have to beat it in hardcore mode to get the finger, because I have the finger in Dead Space 3.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay.
Yes and no. It's worth it in the regards that if you've beaten this game on hardcore difficulty, there's no, like, you've beaten the game. There's no other challenge in the game left for you. So, unless you're just wanting to go through and be overpowered, because that's what happens. The finger gun insta-kills whatever you point it at, and you have infinite ammo. So is it worth it? Matter of opinion. More or less bragging rights, if I'm being honest. I think I need to move over to using mouse and keyboard for this. Yeah, I think I'll see if I can. I don't remember if I used mouse and keyboard or controller for this originally. That's going to feel better, because precision of aiming is much more important in this. Yeah, I used mouse and keyboard when I first played this. That... I don't remember how to switch. Or rotate that. Okay, spacebar. Spacebar, okay. That'll be so much better. So yeah, it's a matter of opinion. To me, I don't use any of the other weapons, like, at all. I beat my first playthrough on this game using just the starter weapon. Sorry, they're outside doing cleaning and stuff today, so... I just gotta remember. X. Oh, so I'm rewatching an anime called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. A bunch of clips of it popped up on my YouTube feed again, so I had to watch it. I had to watch the clips. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is an anime I really like, except for 2 episodes. I gotta skip those 2 episodes. Like, all good animes have those 1 or 2 episodes you have to skip. Not because they're bad episodes, but because they make you feel emotions that you don't want to feel. Like, for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's Mace Hughes' death. and the other one being when what's her face turns into a dog. Both of those, like, nah. I don't care how manly you are. You watching that stuff more than once? Nah. You just wanting people to hurt you. You're like, you just want some emotional pain. Bitch thought he could. Who needs lights? What video games have you been playing lately, if any? I didn't get to work out before stream like I really wanted to, so I'm like feeling really restless right now. I just want to go lift some weights. But I'll get a chance after stream. I want to get as much of this game done as I can.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Couldn't remember how to do the stasis. I missed all those shots. There we go. Alright. What I'm trying to get is this right here. Oh, I need the stasis thing. Oh, no, there we go. Marker fragment. Alright, bench. Like, so here's something that's weird. Like, people are gonna look at me weird when I say this. I feel like Caelid is like the odd man out when it comes to like everything else in the game. Good upgrades I can do to the line gun. So, and here's my logic behind it. Like, some of y'all are already like, okay, what the fuck you talking about? So, at what point do you feel it is appropriate to go to Caelid? Think about this for a second. Like, this sounds like a weird thing to be, like, bringing up. At what level does it feel that you are strong enough, fast enough, you name it, that you don't feel like your life is constantly in danger in Caelid? You can, in theory, go there, like, immediately at the beginning of the game. But there is no fights you do there where you don't feel underpowered. There's actually a lot of reasons to go there, more than just that. But no, you are right. It is still still feels like a hellhole. It's an area you don't need to go to. Like, the only time you need to go to it, well, now if you want to go to the DLC, honestly. Basis is C. Got it. Who's messaging me? Alright, I gotta see this. Yep, that's what I thought. So yeah, I matched with this one thing, and they're almost immediately like, "Hey, you want to see more pictures of me?" Not letting me just use. Saying mouse 1, but that's this. Yeah, the run up to him is super easy. Plus, you can actually just teleport to him effectively if you know how to do it. Mind you, you have to know how to do it. Alright, something's wrong here. That's not supposed to do it. So let me... Can I change that? No, it's not letting me. Wait, control customization. Yeah, it's just saying, like, middle mouse button. Not right. I feel like that should be Q. Does Q not do anything else? Yeah, I'm going to set it to Q. There, now I can actually heal. So fucking weird. But yeah, that, like, going to go fight Radon is the only time I feel like you need to go to Kaled.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
And even then, if you know the speedrunning trick, you can actually skip, like, most of it.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown is lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kelly. You report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not stick to procedure, we'll get through this.
We'll see.
Yeah, you have to beat Radon and Moog. Because both are required for the story. Incidentally, Millennia's death is not, which is really interesting. I kind of wish it was a requirement, or there'd be at least it would be addressed in some way if you don't. To go to the DLC, you effectively have to fight 3 rune bearers. Because the game doesn't like you fighting Radon first, even though technically you can pretty easily. It just doesn't register that you've beaten a rune bearer until you do beat somebody else. So your choices are Rickard, Renalia, or Godric. I'd love them to, but they already said they're not doing another DLC for Elden Ring, and I don't blame them. The Shadow of the Erdtree is so fucking massive, it's almost its own game. In fact, it very well could have been. Oh, behind me. But Godwin does make an appearance in, has an influence on what's going on in the lands between, or the Shadow of the Erdtree. He is there. What's the control for stasis again? C. And to be honest, I'm the type of person when it comes to FromSoft that if they introduced like a 30-minute DLC, like it's just 30 minutes worth of content, barely anything, just like a couple bosses, and it's like $10, I'd fucking spend it. Even if it's just like reskins of other bosses, I'd fucking buy it. I'm a huge fan of FromSoft, and I'm pretty confident that if they release something, it's going to be good. I haven't been able to change my skin yet, so you're gonna get to see headless me again. You're right. That's why I kind of hoped that the DLC would have almost have a little bit of time travel, because it's not like they haven't done that before. Like Dark Souls 1 and 3 both have time travel in it. Technically Dark Souls 2 as well, but it's not a DLC. Where you actually got to see the Knight of the Black Knives. You got to see Radon at his full power, Millennia at full power. Because you remember, when we fight Millennia, she's still recovering from her fight with Radon. Yeah. Like, my philosophy with it isn't even just that FromSoft is going to get us good content no matter what. I feel FromSoft deserves that extra bit of money from me. Like, that sounds like a really, like, fanboyish thing to say. But FromSoft has given me so many hours of content to enjoy for very little cost. Like, the only game of theirs that I've played that I'm not a fan of is Demon's Souls, but that's for really stupid reasons. I love Armored Core. He's dead. I'm nearly so. Now, mind you, I'm really looking forward to the Lies of P DLC expansion new game. Yeah, you just might get tired of like that specific story or run through. Like the games are all great, and a proper Souls-like gives you that feeling. That's one of the things I like about Lies of P. Lies of P is really good too for similar reasons.
No. I'm not losing two good people for nothing.
Oh, let's not forget Bloodborne. Like we haven't mentioned Bloodborne. Bloodborne is outstanding too.
Deal with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical.
That's a good question. Let's find out.
Status.
It's been announced. Like it's either a DLC or a whole new game. A whole new world. Oh, you're gonna like this. According to GameRant, which is like hit and miss, second half of 2024. So, wait, so sometime soon? So sometime soon is what it looks like. Unless I'm messing up my year. Yeah, it's 2024. So sometime soon is what it sounds like. I would assume they would have announced it for Halloween because it feels like it would be a Halloween thing. I actually want to play through Lies of P's again on stream because I have so much fun with that game. Yeah, so sometime soon is what it's looking like. One of the other games, I'm going to pull this up. I want to re-download it and play this on stream again because I don't think I've never beaten it on stream. Another game that did a really good job, especially like post-launch, is Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen brought so many interesting concepts to the concept of a Souls-like. It feels very much like a Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3 kind of feel, more 3-ish when it comes to like its gameplay mechanic or combat mechanic. But then it adds in like a few other things. Like its magic system is interesting in its own way. And then your lantern has so many cool tricks to it. Not only do you jump between two different worlds to like world solve problems, but the aesthetic and everything is just really good. And then post game, they keep releasing new content for free, just like whole new content. And then what makes an element of replayability that a lot of other Souls likes don't have is depending on how you beat the game, which ending you got, you get new starting classes, and that's cool as hell. And I've beaten it 2 of the 3 ways. I've never beaten it on stream. I do need to finish or play through Lost Hero of Nostalgia, just because it makes fun of pretty much a lot of different RPGs. Back to the game of the hour.
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we...
Well, so the thing is, if I remember, because it's been a while since I've actually played that. No, or am I thinking of Lies of P? The game wants you to more dodge through attacks with a backstep. That's what it prefers you to do. And it's also got an interesting deflect mechanic. But no, you're right. That's fair. Well, no, the attack buttons are the exact same. If memory serves, it's the exact same as Dark Souls.
What was that?
Mind you, once again, it's been a little bit since I've played, so memory might be shady.
Chen?
Hammond, run!
I was really glad that it had dual wielding because when I first played it, I didn't realize dual wielding was in the game. That's why there's actually a video when I was doing a let's play of it where I go, I can dual wield. Or is it square and triangle? Because I know some Souls-like games like to do square and triangle as their attack buttons. Because like Code Vein, for instance, does square and triangle as normal attack, heavy attack. EDF rig? I thought I owned it. I'm close to being able to afford that suit, though. Oh, and I have a shit ton of storage. Oops. Let me go ahead and just sell one of these stacks, and I'll be able to wear this suit. Oh, I need to sell a lot more. Plus, these are all the upgrades to the different suit stuff. I'll just go ahead and sell more shit out of here. A whole new world! So close. Let's go ahead and sell that. And that's fine, because like one of my other favorite ones, like Wukong Fallen Dynasty, also has the exact same button configuration. Same with Nihon 1 and Nihon 2. Code Vein, square triangle. No, you don't. Unless I'm not mistaken. I might actually load into that and find out. Like, not right now, because we're playing Dead Space. We're not doing a Souls-like. I look like a badass now. This is supposed to be like the Marine outfit. Has the highest defenses and all that good stuff. And the most cargo space. I actually do want to use like some of the different weapons. Because I didn't use any of them in my first playthrough. Let's play with the contact beam. There, now that I've actually got it equipped, I should find ammo for it. Not to mention my starter gun is so broken right now. You have to use the fingers he gives you. Actually, I want to show you that. Hang on. Let's do that real fast. Hang on. This will only take a second. You made the mistake of like picking my brain for Elden Ring stuff. First mistake. Mistake. Aww. So there's multiple ways to do it. You can invade other players, which I'm not a fan of doing. But there is, because they wanted to create an offline version for you to be able to do it, there's actually another place you can go do it, but you have to have the fingers he gives you. Or fingers similar. Go by. Me personally, what I prefer to do is this. Especially because I'm loading into a... especially because I'm playing on the co-op mod, so invasions are different. Oh, do I even have everything I need to go up there? Let's find out. I'm going to show you where it's at. I might not be able to do the invasions, but I'm going to show you where it's at. There's actually a character I'm probably going to end up deleting. Because the weapon I want for a character to play through is a bitch and a half to farm. And you can always pick my brain. When it comes to like Elden Ring, FromSoft stuff, fucking go to town. No matter what game I'm playing, almost no matter what I'm talking about, if it's on this channel, fucking pick my goddamn brain. If I'm on Coffee Over Gaming and streaming on there, please try to refrain from it because I will get distracted. Oh, there are two ways to do it. You have to use the fingers that he gives you for the invasions. Otherwise, otherwise you have to go to where I'm about to show you. Now, I don't think I'll be able to do it yet because I haven't talked to him on here. I think I have. Oh, I've killed Godric, so I should be able to. And yeah, I'm dual wielding scythes. The Reaper scythes, too. 1 second. This is going to require a little bit of a schlep because I haven't gone there yet. But this is the better route for multiple reasons. One of the biggest reasons is it gives you access to 2 weapons. Yes, I think. That's probably your better option if you can beat that guy. Because you get you get his weapon, which is a bonk weapon with bleed. And then there's another variant of it right next to where you fight him anyway, so you can dual wield those some bitches. Yes, that's it. So you already know where I'm talking about. Just go do that. See if I can beat this guy. I don't even know if this character is powerful enough to do it. Oh! Oh, maybe. One second. The weapon I'm currently wielding? Neither. It's a weapon you farm. The one that's in the chest. He's gonna get back on his horse. Oh, and a random knight just runs up and helps. And they don't get to take damage from that, because that's bullshit. You know, I'm gonna book out. The Great Star's weapon? Yeah. Yeah, I did. The Great Star's weapon, you get it from the chest that's right outside of the runes being pulled by the giants. That's where you get it. I thought you were talking about the scythes I was using. The scythes I'm using you get from the skeletons. And the best place to do it is like right outside. So since you already know where I'm talking about, I don't need to go do that. Let's go back to Dead Space. No one to tell us no, or where to go. I'm just pulling up this response. Yep, she's wanting me to talk to her on her WhatsApp, which is automatically an immediate, like, screams, hey, this is a scam to me. Well, then don't worry about doing that yet. Because right now, like in general, I just don't like doing invasions. That's just me. Because anytime I did an invasion, when you had to do the invasion, I would literally just spawn in and then sit down. Why am I using a controller? I just said I'm switching over to mouse and keyboard for this. You know what game I kind of actually want to play now? Cyberpunk 2077. Oddly enough, I've got other games I've got higher on my priority list, but I feel like playing Cyberpunk 2077 could be a lot of fun right now because they've been doing a shit ton of rework on it. How far back am I? Please tell me I'm not too far back, because I really don't want to be doing all this content. And I want my kinetic module. God damn it. Oh yeah, pretty far back because I didn't get my stuff. Spawn in and spawn out. I let them get the kill. It doesn't faze me. Wait, no, I had to have been further than this. No, this is where I was. God damn it, I forgot to save before logging out. God damn it. Not your fault. That was my own damn fault. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, it's C. I kept pressing X. There. There's no way that thing's not dead. I haven't played anything beyond Watch Dogs 1. I own 2, but I haven't touched it, and I haven't touched Watch Dogs 3 at all. I've played and beaten both Xenoverse 1 and 2. Beaten. They've had a lot of DLCs since the last time I played. The game with DLCs that I really want to play right now, I'd have to buy the DLCs, but I'm not going to do it, is Pirates Warrior. The Dynasty Warriors. I want to play the Harry Potter game, but because I fucking hate J.K. Rowling with a passion, I can't touch it. Like, she's just gone off the deep end in such a bad way.
Yoshimura's overrun with fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac,
We need to kill the
I really want to go work out.
Got a damage
Like, I keep looking over at my weights and stuff and just kind of want to work out. I actually might take like a 10-minute break just to go do a round of lifting. I'm not lying. I really feel like it. I was supposed to do it before stream, but I kind of forgot to. Oh, Gothic's probably still asleep. She sleeps really random. She usually is not guaranteed to be awake until closer to 2 p.m. my time, which is about another 2 hours. J.K. Rowling is very, 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 very transphobic. To the point that she is actually being considered a Holocaust denier at this point. And if you're somebody who, like... To me, if you're someone who like says that shit, especially because of who my sister is, we got problems. Like you can be, hey, I'm not a fan of I'm not going to be violent. I'm not going to be hateful toward trans people. I'm just not. It's just not my thing. Whatever you want to phrase it, we can be cool as long as we can be civil about it. We can be cool. As long as you're not actively trying to hurt anyone, we're cool. But she actively tries to destroy that community.
systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
And so I really don't like J.K. Rowling for that. Right now, Disney's talking about trying to buy out her rights to it so she never gets another dime for it. And if they do that, I can start supporting that content again. But until then, I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. Now, once again, I stand by the rule of I won't buy the stuff, but if someone were to buy it for me, I have no issue. That's the loophole I always give myself. Just like the Star Wars Outlaws, like I have a 1-year wait list for any Ubisoft game. I will not sink $1 into Ubisoft stuff for a year. need to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla's DLC or expansion. I own it. I need to play it. Sorry, I'm like sitting here thinking of all the games I need to play. Like, but we're doing some Halloween shit here. And the choice was either I play this or I play Resident Evil Village on max difficulty and actually use the weapons in it for once. Because my first playthrough was in Knives Out only. And I played it on near max difficulty all the way through. Near max. I think it was just on hard mode. Alright, here's what I did before. And then I'm going to save so I don't have to do this again. How this menu option work. And I decided I was going to use speak of the devil. I'm not joking, we were literally talking about you a little bit ago. Ripper, flamethrower, contact beam. That's the one I wanted to play with. And for the record, we were saying nothing but love and support for you. And then Trickster shows up, like, wait, Gothic's here? Trickster's got to show up. The Niflheim one is crap. I still want to play it. I need to play God of War Ragnarok too, now that I'm thinking of it. You got a new phone? Awesome! Hopefully that helps you pay attention to the stream better. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's because you burnt out your old phone reading webcomics and shit. For the record, I actually love that you do that. I don't mean to sound like I'm being an asshole about it. It's actually something I really do like. You found something you enjoy, and then I love it. This world has too much hatefulness for me to not enjoy that. Oh, okay. Get good, scrub. My phone is so much better than yours, because I'm just a better person. No, I'm joking. I've just got too much money. Like, I get paid from disability and don't have a lot of expenses, so I end up having more money than I should. Than I deserve, to be honest. Oof. Maybe I don't care about the expansion anymore. Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about with Niflheim. I've done that. Yeah, you just get some cool gear out. No, that's God of War. Oh, Samsung Galaxies aren't that bad, actually. Which model? Okay, I do have the contact beam fully upgraded. Actually, I should probably check to see what upgrades I can do to my armor. Since I'm now wearing the peak armor. Check again. Okay, yeah, there's like a few more, like, suit. I'll worry about those when I get some more supplies. Supplies, motherfucker! Here's where I could have saved, and I wouldn't have had to do that all over again. A710? A70? My phone is this right here. Like, y'all can say I'm a rich bitch. It's one of the folds. Y'all can call me a rich bitch for it. Yeah, T-Mobile did that with me too. They gave me a massive discount on this phone. Mind you, massive is a relative term because it's still an expensive ass phone. I'm still paying it off. That's one of my expenses, is paying off that damn phone. I doubt I have the security clearance still, even though I'm wearing the
Security clearance required.
Except for, I might take like a 10-minute break to go lift. Like, once again, I'm getting anxious, not... Hey, Kinesis module! Oh, I'm on chapter 2 now. Cool, I'm making progress. There's like 13 chapters, and some of them are like really quick. Now I gotta remember how to do the Kinesis module. F. Okay. For those who don't know, the Kinesis module is my jam. It is my favorite thing in this game. Like, the first one, the original first one didn't do too much with it, but the sequel made it just the best thing. How much do you pay for that phone? I don't remember how much I'm paying monthly to pay it off. It's rather expensive. Like, I think it's like $50 a month to finish paying it off. And I think the total value on the phone was anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000, but I got like a $500 discount off of it. So it's an expensive phone. Like, it's an expensive phone. But I'm also someone who doesn't believe in going cheap on phones. I usually buy like a new model every 2 years or so. This one's been longer than 2 years, but that's for specific reasons. I gotta get it fixed though, because like the inside screen that you can open, unfold to, is starting to peel. I think it's 512. I haven't. The thing I hate about the phone, not gonna lie, is it's unupgradable. Like, I can't throw in a SIM card or an SD card. That actually pissed me off when I found that out. Like, if I'm being brutally honest, that actually pissed me off.
Isaac, have you heard from Daedules? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing.
Once again, I'm really glad you're enjoying Black Summer. I couldn't get into it.
They barricaded.
I'm gonna try and watch Overlord again, because I only finished season 1.
But the barricade was put together in a hurry. The hydrazine tank might.
But I really still feel like it's a edgelord power trip.
Be a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if.
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen.
What's that currency called officially?
I saw him die.
I wouldn't even know the conversion rate either. Like, there's only a handful of currencies I pay attention to the conversion rate. Canadian and yen are the two biggest ones. But I know the markup would be insane over in Africa just because reasons. Yeah, that makes sense. Rand? Okay. I appreciate you telling me, because like I like knowing about the world. So knowing that currency, the currency name would is actually, I appreciate you telling me. I'm gonna shoot his head off. $20 to 1. Not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, I was gonna start using the contact beam. Just because I never used it in my first playthrough. I didn't use any of the weapons in my first playthrough, though, for the record. Damn it. Come back here. Oh, it's... I'm not actually aiming it correctly. Fine, I'll just put it in. Grumble, 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 grumble. I refuse to touch Apple. It's not I have something against Apple as a whole, but because of the nature of how I like to do things, I just don't like Apple. That goddamn melted him. I love it. Re-upgrade my suit. What's this? Kinesis grab range. Duration. Stasis. Okay. Let's do... I do understand the reason for having Apple products. Apple products are respectable. They're not. I'm not like a Samsung bro who's like, Apple products are stupid. No. They have a purpose. They have a very good design purpose that I do appreciate. They're just not my cup of tea. Okay, it wants me to go that way, but I just turned on the power for something else. Yeah. No, like... So when I say I have respect for Apple products, what I mean specifically is they serve a specific purpose. The purpose is that they're meant to be used with an atmosphere with other devices. You're supposed to have smart devices that talk to each other. You're supposed to have, honestly, a lot of things that are meant to work in unison with each other. And because they are designed to work together, not hodgepodge together, they work very well together. Knowing that, you can understand, and they're relatively easy to use compared to like a Samsung for a semi-tech illiterate person. They are designed with assuming that the user is somewhat an idiot. Now, is there a lot you can get out of it knowing tech? Yes. I'm not just using the cutter. Fucking love that. I wish I'd been using this gun originally. God damn. Oh no, because I did it because I wanted an achievement. I'll be using all the guns in this one. Like, I'll be rotating between all of them to some degree. Because there's an achievement for you killing like a certain amount of them with a certain weapon. And I neglected to do it. What was I saying about you, or what was I saying to you? I said good things about you. Except for I did shit talk that you sleep late. Mind you, a like glass house for me. I said there's the only guarantee you'll be awake is like 2 p.m. my time, which is like it was like 19 minutes ago I said that, so you can do the math. Oh, did you ever share that one picture I did of that one picture I did of you? Of your VTuber model?
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Because I feel like I'm definitely getting better at doing art stuff. Our older sibling is saying that I have gotten really damn good in rapid succession.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay.
And from my experience, like, this is an odd thing, but like, I'll take a break from doing art and then come back and be really damn good. Or I'll have gotten over a lot of the issues I had previously.
Entering zero gravity.
Where are you? Where is the asshole trying to kill me? What'd they think? Once again, I want feedback on my artwork. I really do need to work on like faces and shit like that because I'm never really happy. But I am getting better at like blending.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
I feel like my color palette. Yay! I know you've said it, but because our older sibling is more of the artist between us, means a hell of a lot coming from them. Yay! We got to, and also, our older sibling has been the artist in the family like my whole fucking life. Like as far back as I could remember, they've always been the artist of the family. I was at most a writer. And I know why I wasn't an artist much growing up. Like, I know what caused it. What made me just not want to learn to draw.
That thing. He almost got me. I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
I'm actually going to talk about that here in a second. It's actually one of my trauma stories, so y'all going to have to deal with some of my trauma stories. I'm not even using like my usual method for killing these things, and it's actually disappointing me. There we go. I hadn't done that in a little bit. I was feeling disappointed with myself. Man, I'm almost out of ammo with this gun. I don't like it. I think I might stop carrying the plasma cutter and just punch things if I run out of ammo. Oh, good, a store. Pulse rifle upgrade, ripper upgrade, contact beam. I want the contact beam upgrade. What does it do? I'm guessing it allows me to tether things. Sounds about right. Alright, I'm putting away this. Move to storage. And I'm going to sell... Because until given a reason otherwise, I'm going to use the contact beam. I don't know what type of ammo it uses. Can I not make the ammo? That's an issue, actually. Edge. Oh well. Deal with it, deal with it. Hashtag deal with it, I guess. Oh, today's Wednesday, isn't it?
Level 2 security clearance required.
There we go. Now I'm getting contact beam ammo. Give me a flavor. Message our older sibling. See if she's down for some Helldivers. Because if we're gonna stream something else later today, I'd actually almost rather do Helldivers with the three of us.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Take a chair to the face and sit down. Here, we'll throw this torso at you. Just for the record, you don't need to tell me every time you go and come back unless you want to. Y'all wanted to know why I love the Kinesis module? %100% reason that's the reason why. Hopefully they'll get back to us, and if they say yes or no. Because today's their day off. There we go. I'm getting some ammo for this gun now. Although once I get the achievement for this weapon, I'll probably switch off of it. Because once again, my goal is just to get the... Yeah. Be preferable. If we don't hear from them, we'll assume it's just not happening. I'd like to get to chapter 4 before the end of this, before I end this stream. And it's a shame. I would have loved to have helped you, but the door's not working. Man, it's a shame. Like, there's no reason to carry multiple weapons in this game. Whatever weapon you have is what you get ammo for. Oh, here's where it kind of wants me to use the flamethrower.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shark pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
Oh yeah, I remember me like doing a video from this scene right here. Did I just kill him with Shinbone? It wasn't this scene. My first playthrough of this game had like some of my I feel like it was legitimately some of my best shorts that I ever made. Like, they're not the most popular, but I feel like legitimately they made... Oh, which reminds me, actually. So YouTube shorts can now be up to 3 minutes long. That doesn't mean shit, because I'm not going to be making as many shorts as I used to. At least not for Coffee Over Gaming, which is where I did it the most. Oh, wish Amber a happy birthday for me. That's why I love fucking using that, is you can use their own claw to kill them, and then just impales them on the wall.
And the computer's all ours.
100% there's something going to be going on here.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Flex! Although the lighting's horrible on that side. Flex!
Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Maybe I have some PHP left.
I'm gonna switch power over to the showers. That's the wrong one. Oh yeah, it's a stasis bomb that I can throw. Yeah, totally gonna be a fight in here later. Alright, I guess I gotta switch the power back. I really feel like there's something I missed.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan.
Oh yeah, this is her like hidden office she had. That's right.
This room trying
She had a hidden office to hide away from like the cultists.
hearing. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb.
Oh, okay.
Intact. Genetically human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. Not enough to figure out a cure. And it was a report from engineering. Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
I didn't mean to throw that. Come back here. Oh, for those who are wondering what happened to the captain, I don't know if it shows you in the remake, but in the original, there's a movie they did, animated movie, which was really fucking legit. It actually shows you what happened on the ship, for the most part. How are you still alive? And the captain was, they were going to sedate the captain, but he was like being violent and shit because he was already being psychotic to begin with, so they were going to sedate him to help calm him down and shit. Oh shit. That's what I was after. Fine, killing you. Trying to have fun, but
More violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the market somehow, but I just don't.
and he was going psychotic not only because of like the, yeah, you seen the movie? Hey, Bangle. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch is dead.
That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Security request retrieved.
He left me. I want you to dock within scratching
She has some bad patient handling experience. Hey, I'm just glad to see you here. You don't have to apologize for that shit. Sorry, I'm just double checking my messages. The guy I helped the other day get that gear. He's requesting that I pass him over the I forget what it's called. The other punch weapons, the actual straight punch weapons, not or the other martial art weapons. But do you want to talk about what's been going on? If you're not doing your best, you want to vent it, feel free. I don't mind hearing Bangle. If you want to talk about it. But yeah, if you get a chance to see the Dead Space movie, I think it's called Dead Space Aftermath. It's really damn good. Or at least I really enjoy it. Oh, I want to show a picture real fast. Thankfully the game actually pauses. This is not a picture I did. I wish I fucking did this. One, it looks really gorgeous, but two, it's funny as hell. Oh, that's not it. Here. I know I shared it relatively recently. Who the fuck did I share it with? Who the fuck did I share it with? Or do I just got it saved somewhere that I saw it again? Let me see if I can find it. No. Who the fuck did I share it with? It would be somebody I talked Dark Souls with. Oh, this is one of them that I want to show, so we're going to open this link. This is not it. Who do I talk? Oh, here it is. This is the other one. Alright. So this is the one I wanted to show y'all originally. I just fucking find this hilarious. The DLC boss being replaced with Promised Consort Nokatan. Like, this is fucking hilarious to me. Because one, I have watched a lot of the My Dear Friend Nokatan. I haven't finished it. And then the other one is this right here. This is a scary as hell concept. Millennia. Bankai. Daiguren Nidozaki. Daiguren, basically she'd probably be using it, based on the naming context, she'd probably be using an ability very similar to that ice guy. The ice kid who turns into an adult when he goes full power. Which I don't think he's done in the anime yet, he's done in the manga. So, spoilers. Oh, I gotta go back this way. There was a weird argument going on the Bird app. Which is more iconic? Domain expansion or Bankai? And to me it's Bankai, because Bankai is the older one. Bankai is the older one, so by default that's more in the cultural thing. And when it comes to like charged, like spirit energy type attacks, I feel the Kamehameha is the most iconic, with the only one that competes with it being the Hadouken, potentially, but that's because Street Fighter. Hadouken! 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 And just being spammed. And they're effectively the same anyway. bastard. Captain only had 100 credits on him? Asshole. I'd kill you twice if I could. There you are. Kill you before you make more bosses. Or more enemies. Oh, still gotta go back. I thought I got the captain's rig. Oh, it's still sitting on the desk.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me. Ugh. Transmitting code here. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something.
Oh, when did I get that?
Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Fucking just breezing through this goddamn game. Why is the captain's security clearance only 1?
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
I love that fade out. Leave it to an engineer to have to fix everything. Oh, I can now open these. I don't really need the contact beam ammo anymore. A good excuse is why you get, like some of the areas that you already loot, get their loot back. That scared the hell out of me for half a second. Like, fight or flight moment.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Is there anything I can do here that I want to do? I do want to sell the gold thing over here. That's the force gun upgrade that I want. I don't even know what it's going to do for me. And I don't have the material to upgrade it. But I want it. There's a bench over here. Yeah, let's go over to the bench that's over here. Oh, I have done no upgrading to this weapon. Oh, I did it to the force gun. I meant to get the contact beam. God fucking damn it, I upgraded the wrong thing. Oh, well, actually, I've got to upgrade stuff, so I might as well. Well, actually, I think I have enough to go buy one of the other upgrades. No, I do not. I thought I did. If I sell some stuff, I would. Do I have anything for the force gun? Or contact beam? God damn it. Okay, let's sell stuff. I should only need to sell that. I have yet to. I have yet to actually do the. Alternate fire on this thing because I forget that it has one. Let's find out what that is next time I find something to shoot. Make sure I'm going the right way. Still feeling restless. I want to go lift.
Security reporting retrieved.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar door. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Alright, made it to chapter 3, so making real progress. Because remember, my goal is to get to through all the Dead Spaces before Halloween. The hard part will be Dead Space 3 because I got to coordinate with my buddy Mad Techie. So that'll probably be done on a Friday. Because I got to accommodate his work schedule. Oh, that's what it does. In case you didn't see what it did, it basically just like charges up a big ball of energy and then just fires it.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
What's the point of coming in here? There's really nothing in here.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
engines. It's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
I really don't need to be going in here, but let's take a look. Have any money? I remember this part. Actually, you know what the game I should be playing for Halloween, just because it's like such a disliked game for some dumb reason? It was, I can't remember the name of the game, but it was like an attempt at making a Dead Space game without being Dead Space. You mostly just beat the shit out of people with a pipe. That was a fun game. I actually did enjoy that. Like, was it the best game in the world? No. Was it good? Yes. I think it's one of those games that suffered because people were like, "Oh, it's not the Dead Space that we wanted." And then it also didn't help that Dead Space Remake was announced around the time it was coming out.
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
Silent Hill. I want to play the Silent Hill remake, but I don't have the money to spend. I want to play that. Like $60 right now, and my budget is foobarred as it is. But I would love to fucking play that, if I'm being honest. It's not like I'm not a Silent Hill fan to begin with. But then again, one of my problems with playing like massive AAA games, to be honest, is that if it's an active one, like a brand new one, is like I'm competing with like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and like making content for it, which ultimately is not that big of a deal. Like I make it sound like it's a bigger deal than it actually is. But at the same time, it's what people are looking for, so...
Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction.
Oh, no, I was talking about... So about the time this game came out, there was another game. I forget what it's called right now. I'm going to look it up real fast. Because it's in my collection. I own it. I just can't remember what it's called. So we're going to quickly scour through my games. And then I'm going to go take the Callisto Protocol. This game. Like, this was another really good game that came out, and it was announced like just as the Dead Space remake was supposed to be coming out. Let's see here. And I'm not gonna figure that out. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm just gonna go take a leak. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Push the wrong button to come back. I wasn't gonna do like the opening intro thing I do.
But some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's gotta be someone around here how to spare access card. Ghost. Wait, you hear that?
Yep. Welcome back, this is Jack. Alright, cool. I can switch off the contact beam now. I didn't turn the power, so I screwed myself.
Isaac. Damn it.
Daniels?
Thank God. After the bridge, we saw the...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Clearance confirmed.
We'll switch to the force gun after this. If the force gun's the gun that I remember it being, it'll be fucking legit. I think the line gun's actually my favorite, though. So glad that this like helps you get to where you're trying to go, because I would get so lost.
Refueling sequence activated. Additional fuel required for engine reserve.
Fucking vaporize them. Like, you know what? I'm done playing. I'm done playing. I'm just gonna fire everything at you all at once. Go away. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the force gun is basically like just a super powerful kinetic gun. Time is it? 1 o'clock?
Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Alright, almost done with this chapter, because I think this chapter ends when I get the fuel lines redone, and then I'll call it there, because my goal was to get to chapter 4 before the end of the stream. I don't remember if it was get to chapter 4, or beat chapter 4. I can remember which one I said earlier, but we're going to say it was get to chapter 4. And then, oh fuck, I could have probably... See if I can switch to the force gun. No, I probably shouldn't do it now. Unless I'm given another chance, just purely because I need the ammo.
Clearance confirmed. Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Go back to sleep. Glad to see you swing by. Glad to know you're doing okay, Nightmare Cow.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
One of the benefits to this game with it telling you the correct direction to go, you can go, well, that may be the correct direction, but there's clearly loot this way. Oh, I know this upcoming part. This is the first time you semi-fight a boss. Like, I'm definitely breezing through this game a hell of a lot faster. Mind you, once again, new game plus on medium. Not even hard, just medium.
Zero gravity. Warning. Centrifuge offline. Please attach generator modules manually.
Totally not like I have to. Oh, I'm at it. Oh, the clutch is disengaged. I feel like the more I do that, the more things are showing up to try and kill me. But they suck at what they do, so they can't get to me. Okay, how do I attach clutch? Alright, let's see if it's exactly what I've been trying to do, but it's just not behaving itself. Okay. Stasis on it. Now bring it over. Literally what I'd been trying to do, but okay.
Generator module attached. Generator module attached. Clutch engaged. All personnel clear or centrifuge restart.
I feel like this should have like resulted in a bunch of them dying.
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with tectonic load.
Now comes the fun part. I hate this part. I hate this part in any game that has you do this kind of shit.
Look, the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Let it do another loop. Fucking body block me, you asshole. Fucking anxiety I get doing this. Words cannot describe the anxiety I get doing that. Fucking save so I don't have to do that again. Pretty much after this upcoming QTE boss fight, I'll probably be done with this chapter. See? Calling that a QTE was probably inaccurate, but I still view that as a QTE.
Position approaching critical. Correct course immediately.
Not where I was supposed to go, but it was nice to have a health pack. Actually, starting to wonder if I should finish Dead Space, do Dead Space stream, or just go ahead and flip over to Bloodborne because that's horror enough, I guess.
Got it. Isaac, fuel storage is unlocked. It'll give you access to the engine chamber.
Entering zero gravity.
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the secure files. DZ was here for more than just a mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony after the miners dug up some artifacts. Something alien.
That's impossible.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth Gust orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations, paranoia, suicides. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway. Like that was a plan.
Wait. The marker.
Okay, back up. Where's this marker now?
In cargo. All packaged up for delivery.
Okay, would you mind opening this door? Guess I have to do finagling. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Can I not go through? Okay, I was gonna say, can I not go through the fans on that side? Because that would be goddamn horseshit.
Exiting zero gravity.
Flamethrower. Hidden load screen. I think this is where I killed a thing with a shin bone, like this segment. That won't let me. I didn't want to stop and reload, so I just started yeeting every. Yeah, right here is where it was. Oh, I think it was him. Almost done.
Imminent. Correct course immediately. Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Can't hurt me if you're all dead.
Warning. Engine power failure.
Ooh, I'm starting to get the belly rumbles.
Ignition sequence.
I don't even know if I have anything I can eat right now because I think everything I've got is still frozen. Telling me to replace the power, and I can't find the power. Well, I see where it's at, but it's not letting me turn off the power to take the cell out.
Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Over here. Okay, that's the one that needs the power. Okay, so I need to find a cell for that. And if only I could find a power cell. Walked past that like probably 3 times.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by. Fuel outlets secure. Please stand by. Ignition chamber. Please stand by. Finalizing ignition check.
I get so fucking annoyed with them just like running up behind you like it's nothing.
Please confirm ignition order.
Look here, bitch. Like, seriously. I need the ignition order to take off. Like, you do realize, like, if you don't, we're all dead. Right? Safety protocol, I know.
Engines firing.
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
No thanks to whoever sabotaged the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet crack debris?
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Damn it, the Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes could finish pressure off.
Shit. Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, you disable the tram lockdown from engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to work on this together.
Alright, let me sell a few things, get out the force gun. Oh, my foot's asleep. Alright, we're switching out for the force gun. Contact beam away. Oh.
Nicole? I'm here. Nicole! Damn it.
Get that out of there. Ugh, butt's still asleep. Move to storage. Gonna sell these because I don't need that anymore, but I need the ammo for it. I need the ammo for the force gun. Oh, stomach's hurting me. I don't have the ability to produce ammo for the force gun. I don't like this. Well, looks like I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna be screwed because I just sold all the ammo for everything. Oh, my foot's asleep. Oh, my foot's asleep. Oh, my foot's asleep. Alright.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience. Bridge.
You'd figure, like, the one thing that I don't get is, like, we're an emergency response team. And I would assume that the emergency response team would automatically, like, come with override codes to any USG shit.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Hopefully this doesn't put me into the boss fight that I know happens here. I don't have any ammo.
Isaac, I'm looking at the ADS cannon.
Just looking for a place to save before I go into...
I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CEC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
And how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Hey, knock this shit off. Into the debris field. We get the idiots back together, or it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
And there we go. Alright, made it through to chapter 4. We're going to go ahead and stop here. I'm going to go work out. Not going to lie, my stomach's starting to hurt me a little bit too. So, anyway, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing this on stream. I might flip over to Bloodborne. Not that I'm not enjoying it. I feel like you guys aren't enjoying it as much as I am. So, we'll stick to games that you guys enjoy. But anyway, see you on the next one.